Y'all, I don't like making goals with a timeline attached to them. I like to make consistency my goal. So y'all, this year we've been talking about it all week, okay? New Year's goals, all that. Make consistency your New Year's goal, okay? Let me tell you how I operate, okay? Like I said, I don't like making goals that have a timeline because if I don't reach my goal by that timeline, then I start to get frustrated and then I'm like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But honestly, what is this timeline? It's imaginary. If I'm setting a goal, I've never done it. Or if I'm setting a goal, I've never reached the goal, so I'm trying again, whatever your case is, right? That means you don't know how long it's gonna take you to get there, right? So you're setting this like imaginary deadline, and then if you don't make it by that deadline, you're gonna be frustrated, you're gonna think you're doing something wrong, it's gonna discourage you, and it's probably gonna make you quit, right? If that keeps happening every time, you have to change something. So knowing how I operate, I just completely stopped making a goal. Like when New Year's came around, I was like, okay, it's the beginning of a year. I'm gonna work hard all year. So why do I need the beginning of a year to push me, you know? I'm not gonna set any set goals because if I don't reach them, that makes me mad because I don't like to disappoint myself, you know what I'm saying? So I just stopped altogether. But then I got a better idea about it and I was just like, consistency is your goal, okay? So you can set goals. Okay, you're just gonna change it. You're not gonna set a deadline, okay? So, for example, with my jump roping, okay, that's my latest passion hobby. I wanna be a bad A at jump roping. That is my goal. I wanna be able to know all about it. I wanna learn it. I wanna eventually coach it one day. I wanna get involved in the jump rope world. I wanna be consumed. That's what I want. Okay, so jump rope, bad A at jump rope, being able to teach it, all that, that's my goal, okay? So with consistency being my deadline, which is not a deadline, what is that, how do I reach that, right? What is consistency for that to get there? For me, it's practicing 4 to 5 times a week, okay? Because I know I'm gonna have to put in work. There are a billion jump rope moves, quadrillion billion. If I wanna get there, I need to practice, okay? But this is for freestyle, tricks and moves and all that. We won't be doing all that crazy stuff in the workouts, so don't be scared, okay? So for me, practicing 4 to 5 times a week for 30 minutes. I may up it, change it, but right now, that's what consistency looks like for me, okay? It's something I can fit into my life, fit into my schedule, and it will work for me, okay? So now, Tiffany, did you jump rope for 30 minutes? Yes, I did. Cool. Next day. Tiffany, did you jump rope for 30 minutes? Yes, I did. Sweet. Accomplished my goal of consistency. Look, I'm accomplishing goals every day, right? And that consistency is going to lead to reaching your goal, okay? That's what consistency does. It leads to something. It doesn't have to be a timeline. How long is it gonna take me to be bad A, to be able to coach it, all that? I don't know, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 3 years, I don't know. I've never done it. I've literally never done it. So how do I know what timeline to give myself? I don't. So if I put a timeline to it that I have no clue how long that's gonna take me and I don't reach it, I'm going to get frustrated. And maybe I will get disappointed at myself and maybe I'll quit. I'm just talking, that's what happens with most people, right? That's what happens to you. You don't reach it maybe by the timeline or it's taking too long, you quit. That is what happens. Make consistency your goal, okay? Don't put a timeline to it, okay? I'm the type of person who, if I have a goal, I'm going to reach it. I will. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I don't know if it's gonna look like this instead of this, Most times that's how it goes, like this. But whatever, I'm in it. If that's what I want, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, okay? Consistency is my goal. That's how I operate. So I hope that helps y'all. Take that, run with it, use it, do it for yourself, okay? It is a big deal, and I guarantee you that you're gonna have better results doing it that way versus doing it the same way you've always done it, right? Because I get that. If you just stay consistent, you won't have to deal with all the emotions that come with not completing the task in the appropriate time that you've imaginary planned for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's so true. Like, how do we set a deadline on something that we've never done? Like, we can kind of get a gist from somebody else maybe, like, but what's funny is that I'm in this jump rope group and they're like, how long did it take y'all to get like a certain move? It was literally different for every people. And I mean by like major gaps. Like one guy was like, I got it in a week. One person was like, I got it in a year. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Everyone's different. So you can take an estimated time of how long it'll take you, but you don't know because you're not that person. You have different abilities. You have different, maybe you're not as athletic. Maybe you don't have as good a coordination. Maybe it's gonna take you longer, right? Yes, it is true. So if that's the case, we're all different. How are we gonna know how long it's gonna take us? Y'all feel me? I am like feeling this so deep. Sorry if you're like anti-killing bugs, but it's a spider. It was about to eat me and Earl. So, anyway, yo, can y'all feel how much I felt that? Because I'm sure New Year's is like stressful for a lot of people because they want something so bad. They do, but then they know like they're probably just gonna fall off, but they're gonna try again every year. That's stressful. Like that's too many emotions. Ugh. So take that, run, don't jog, run, okay? Make consistency your goal, okay? All right.